In this era of vast volumes of data, technology has emerged as a significant aspect of our everyday life. It has simultaneously made us feel connected and alone. This is an ancient tale. However, since the invention of cell phones, the internet and social media, a lot has changed. A touchscreen permits, do we truly connect with the tens of thousands of individuals we speak to? Get the idea that everyone on these sites is content, prosperous and liked, but after every lonely, depressing moment, the night is still simply me, as I know I am, for a second or finally. Sadly, we can't help but consider the cyclical reality of those statements in a virtual world with stunning images that clearly depict the truth. There are many people have empty lives and no relationships, according to a recent survey. According to YouGov, millennials are those who were born between the early 1980s and the late 1990s, are the most lonely age group. The survey interviewed 218-year-olds in the US. 15% of baby boomers and older respondents mostly mentioned feeling uncomfortable and having personal concerns. 30% of Gen Y reported feeling lonely all the time, compared to 20% of Gen X. However, 22% of respondents claimed to have no close friends, while 30% claimed to have none at all. I'm curious if the fact that we don't have any true friends speaks something about their best friend. The answer you're seeking for lies in today's movie, which explores who we are as individuals. Discuss 9 issues related to the lack of friends so that you can comprehend the issue and discover practical solutions. This film will assist us in determining whether we're lacking these profound relationships. And more significantly, it will demonstrate the relationship between Stoicism and the first of all. We don't have many friends or meaningful relationships these days. Number 1. Poor interpersonal skills. Not getting along with people. Everyone is different, and there are who thrive in social settings and those who find tranquility in alone. Stoic philosophy has enabled us to comprehend and acknowledge that lacking social skills is not an indication of frailty, yet Stoic thought asserts that this is a natural aspect of being human. Having strong social skills is an opportunity to improve and develop as a person, not a problem. Stoicism teaches us to accept ourselves with all of our imperfections. However, it also helps us discover our own value and contentment. We don't have to fit in or be the life of the party. Rather, true power comes from understanding one's own heart and soul. Can and develop great happiness and confidence from the perspective of Stoicism, which people advise us to concentrate on. More value can be achieved by forming strong bonds rather than many weak ones. The tale of Mike and Anna comes from a single deep link rather than hundreds of shallow ones. Makes it apparent that Mike has poor communication skills and becomes agitated when, despite the large number of people around, he has a close friend named Anna, whom he adores. One day, while they were seated in a peaceful cafe, Katie informed Mike that he felt self-conscious because he didn't have, as Anna informed Mike, that they had many friends and other folks at the same time. Connection was far more valuable than many of the other flimsy relationships. Mike begins to reconsider friendship. Following this conversation, he understands that lacking social skills isn't usually a negative thing, but it can also help you concentrate on developing genuine relationships with others. Ultimately, Stoicism tells reminding us that everyone is important, regardless of how many friends they have or how well they get along with others. We realize that the true power is not in us, so we must learn to love and accept ourselves. Assuming control of the external environment while comprehending and controlling the inside world. The secret to the true freedom that Stoicism seeks in this insane world is being independent and not depending on other people's approval is something that some people naturally perform well in social circumstances, while others struggle to connect with others, and has no issue connecting with people. However, others may struggle for various reasons. To be uncomfortable around other people can make you feel alone, irate, or even nervous. But you can get better at social abilities and establish genuine connections with people. But if you comprehend our practice and patience, this book provides you with advice and ideas to help you be more self-aware, self-accepting, and confident in social circumstances. Being self-aware is the first thing that can help you accept that you're not generally good at getting along with other people, help you improve, embrace your strengths and shortcomings, and show kindness to become aware of social cues by paying attention to things like the tone of body language, facial expressions, and voice that people do not express. When they are aware of these signs, can assist you in determining someone's emotional state and responding appropriately, which will result in improved communication. Focus entirely on the person speaking, maintain eye contact, and to learn more about this active hearing, ask questions that can help you comprehend. Pay attention to what others are saying, avoid interrupting them, and show empathy by observing things from their perspectives of others. To increase your empathy, attempt to comprehend how other people see and feel things. Therefore, reacting with empathy demonstrates your appreciation for and respecting other people's circumstances, strengthens your bonds with them. With perseverance and practice, you can improve your social abilities just as you can better at anything else. Challenge yourself to step beyond of your comfort zone and engage in social things, and gradually become accustomed to being in a range of social situations without. Be patient with yourself as you learn by applying these principles, and take pride in your progress, no matter how tiny. Practice repeatedly, and you'll eventually feel more confident and comfortable about oneself in social settings, which will enable you to form more solid bonds and take things one step at a time to strengthen your relationships with others. Keep in mind that everyone has a unique path to go. The second option in our quest to discover our true selves and the ultimate purpose of existence, we frequently discover several lifestyle options, each with its own distinct stamp. However, from a Stoic perspective, this decision encompasses more than just the daily decisions we make regarding where to live and what to do, to work at, and who to spend time with. It also reveals a lot about how, since we make our own decisions about how to live, adopting a Stoic mindset isn't just number 2, living decisions, about altering your behavior and thoughts. It's also about cultivating virtue and insight, a life that is both financially straightforward and emotionally abundant. Stoicism holds that each person is responsible for their own pleasure and tranquility, overcoming negative emotions and dependence on other people to live a straightforward and centered existence. They cherish the quality of their connections and refrain from flaunting them, and possessions over their quantity. Self-improvement is the primary objective of this lifestyle is to achieve intellectual and spiritual mastery. Constantly strive to learn and reflect on ourselves, understanding that the secrets to real, accepting and adjusting to life's changes is the key to happiness. Please understand that this does not imply that we should abandon everything. Rather, they should learn to be prepared to deal with the things that cannot be changed while also accepting them. Issues. If you are a mother who looks after your family while working full-time, there are instances when you miss opportunities to spend time with friends and family because you most likely don't have much time for them. Family and friends, you can achieve a more harmonious balance between your social and professional lives by modifying your lifestyle and finding more efficient methods to spend your time. You'll be happier if you schedule time to spend with loved ones, whether it's for coffee or shopping. Choosing a lifestyle is more than just making a decision. It will strengthen your bonds with your loved ones and friends. How to live each day. It's also a dedication to personal development and achieving inner serenity. Please give the film a rating if you like the way of life, where life is all about making decisions all the time. Every choice we make, no matter how minor or major, impacts the idea of life choices emphasizes the significance of make thoughtful decisions to lead a happy life. Understanding that the major and little choices we make influence who we are and the paths we can take. Through life with integrity, fulfillment, and purpose, if we are aware of how strong here are 5 crucial things you should know about the decisions we make. Self-awareness choices. The first step to making wise judgments is understanding who you are. Being self-aware entails understanding our own beliefs, values, advantages, and disadvantages. By knowing oneself well, allows us to make choices that are consistent with our actual needs and desires. If we lack a strong sense of purpose, the choices we make may be meaningless or lack direction, and we may make decisions that will help us develop and find happiness when we have a purpose. The long-term consequences of the choices you make, because in order to develop as a person, you must acknowledge our decisions, whether positive or negative, give us the ability to grow. Shift and have the bravery to decide when we frequently have to. Having the guts to make a decision to step outside of our comfort zones and into the unknown means leaving what we can manage and letting go of what makes us feel horrible. What we don't realize is that it needs a strong will to persevere when things go wrong. Following our acceptance of what's vital to us. Since life is constantly changing, the choices we make must also adapt. Accepting change is being adaptable to new circumstances and modifying our plans, as we must create space for development and change, and we must be able to adjust. Strong and prepared to let go of things that no longer serve us. The key idea of life decisions is to live our lives with courage, purpose, and awareness. We can design a life that aligns with our beliefs, interests, and objectives by acknowledging the power of our decisions, which will result in greater levels of contentment and happiness. Number 3. Change is occurring. 3 things are shifting, and there are many unforeseen changes in our Stoicism on the other hand. From our occupations to our relationships with others possesses a profound insight that can assist you in comprehending these adjustments, particularly after a relationship change. Is an inevitable aspect of nature, therefore discover your inner joy. Going through changes like losing friends doesn't have to be a bad thing, regardless of the external factors at work. Instead, it could serve as a reminder to focus and take care of ourselves, on establishing and maintaining healthy connections rather than having many of them as our circumstances change, must prepare our brains to travel to new locations with Stoicism, advises us to seek out a sense of community in these novel circumstances, including when you relocate Mila, the locals and the area you reside in look odd and unjust. You have the right to join right away to start studying and make moving around easier. Regarding your local public transit system, check around to locate shops, pubs, and other services like grocery stores and banks. Participate in neighborhood events to meet. It's beneficial to meet new individuals at social gatherings and conversations. Your social network over time, you become accustomed to it and feel as though, you're beginning a new life that will not only enable you to meet new people, however, it will also make you feel like you belong, which is crucial in a world that is always changing, and uncertainties. The Stoic theory advises us to concentrate on adjusting and achieving contentment. We may develop as individuals and maintain positive connections by becoming, are you willing to make decisions and flexible enough to adapt to any changes? That alter in light of new knowledge, so if you're prepared, write anything. Yes, following the comments section of the video. And before going on to the next topic, let me tell you about Leo, a bank accountant who manages a lot of responsibilities but still finds time for work and family. After work, he took some time to enjoy 10 years of he doesn't put in more effort at work, but he makes a concerted effort to enhance the quality of both aspects of his life, which might make life more fulfilling. You may be quite intrigued and curious on how Leo manages to maintain equilibrium. Number 4. Modifying the important things. Fourth, shifting your priorities and objectives is a normal aspect of life, and it's also a fantastic method to develop personally and discover more about yourself. Even though people may have ambitious job goals, family responsibilities may not be as significant at this time because it is so profound that Stoicism has provided us with a sage perspective on inner tranquility and genuine contentment. Our partners on the journey to discovering the deep, not goals in and of themselves. Meaning of life, we quit attempting to understand it when we acknowledge that it is constantly changing. Accept it and quit attempting to alter who you are with every decision you make. Spending time with family and friends and working hard at your career demonstrate what's most important to being able to accept and adapt at this moment is crucial. But we are also concerned with having a meaningful life. Do it now. Do we truly want to accomplish it? What matters? How much do we spend? Spending time with the things and people that give our lives greater purpose by forcing us to reflect on and reconsider our. In addition to learning how to lead a healthy life, we also learn how to identify and maintain genuine and significant relationships. This is the foundation of a Stoic existence that is rich in both soul and material possessions. Spirit is extremely important in a world when there are many conflicting interests and distractions. It's critical to be able to prioritize your tasks and intentionally change what's most important. Important doesn't mean only changing our priorities at random. It entails understanding how our values and aspirations are evolving to support you on this transformative journey. This is a brief 5-point lecture that looks at and considers foremost, carefully consider your current priorities and values. What makes you decide what you hope to accomplish in the future, and then assess if your current priorities align with these objectives, or if finding your fundamental values is not the same as writing down your essential beliefs. These beliefs are what you utilize to determine what is significant and make decisions can assist you in understanding life's obstacles by examining external factors. Examine the external factors influencing your priorities. Do societal norms or peer pressure or national norms inform you? What matters to you and distinguish between external influences and what you truly desire? Embrace adaptability and flexibility, and consider the reality that, as time goes on, goals may need to be reassessed and modified. Your strategy may alter over time, and things that are significant now may not be as critical tomorrow. Take action with a purpose when you've determined what's crucial and have made the deliberate decision to act in a way that aligns with your aims. Actions you do and decisions you make each day toward your new objective. Keep in mind that transformation is a continuous process that requires constant effort and change. What matters to you is a path of reflection on oneself and intentional action through increased self-awareness, identifying your underlying beliefs, assessing other influences, and remaining adaptable. In making conscious choices, you empower yourself to build a life that. Number 5. Insufficient trust. Meets your highest aspirations and ideals. Number 5. Lack of faith following. If a co-worker at your former employment betrays you, you can find yourself in a predicament. If you have trouble trusting others in this situation, you could make a new co-worker who is friendly and trustworthy, yet due to your previous You're not sure if you should confide in that coworker and are reluctant to do so. Thankfully, you came here and stopped at topic number 5, which addresses, I'll provide you more information about how you might perceive the necessity of change, the way you handle relationships. The trust issue must be seen from both a personal viewpoint and the broader context of our external contacts, a Stoic philosophy that emphasizes exercising restraint and responding to. It's crucial to consider situations rationally rather than only emotionally. As people are being impacted by external circumstances is another essential element of the Stoic understanding of trust, rather than solely depending on the opinions of others. Trust in deeds should be based on a thorough understanding and acceptance of. Because of the flaws in human nature, we come to trust our own capacity to manage and accept situations. During this self-evolving process, even when things don't go our way, the trust issue is more than not only a personal obstacle, but also an opportunity for reflection and growth. This necessitates self-awareness and the ability to change one's viewpoint in. The goal is to address uncertainty calmly and collectedly by learn to accept and manage trust risks more prudently and to fully avoid them. Hence, by addressing and resolving trust issues, the issue of we have a fantastic opportunity to develop our self-awareness and understanding through trust. In addition to, as we improve our life skills, we also experience a profound spiritual development with the aim of becoming the best self in a challenging and uncertain setting. Therefore, how would you react to, please answer the following question regarding whether or not to trust a new co-worker. 6th, disparities in interests. Everybody has their own hobbies and differences in life, as seen by the remarks below number 6. Personal interests and thoughts. It's not merely a typical aspect of being human to have different preferences, but it's also an opportunity to get to know one another better and become more understanding, as the Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace and value these many differences in order to reach inner peace. We shouldn't let the fact that we don't share the same hobbies as other people make us feel depressed or lonely. It's not necessarily a negative thing to leave a relationship, even if we're always advised to pursue our own interests and develop them without concern for what others may think. This allows us greater flexibility to discover contentment and meaning in our life on our own. Genuinely feeling content and at peace does not rely on getting along with everyone else. Rather, we should learn to respect and esteem ourselves. Despite individual variations, each person has something unique to contribute and is useful in their own right. Understanding this aids us in not just comprehending improving others, but it also broadens our perspectives and helps us create our own. You and a close buddy may first struggle to connect, since life is more intriguing to you. You both have distinct interests. For instance, you may be avid sports fans and your acquaintance may be an art enthusiast, so you decide to learn more about their passion for painting. But at the same time, it makes your close pal realize how much you enjoy sports in a way that you don't not only pick up new knowledge, but also create opportunities to impart fundamental principles, such enthusiasm, ingenuity, and commitment, which will not only make despite having various hobbies, it will not only improve your relationship with your friend, but also help you become buddies. Initially, disparities in interests shouldn't be viewed as a major factor in why people cannot relate to one another. We ought to view it as a significant aspect of our life that aids in our own development, and discover more about the world around us, including many pastimes and things you can lead to acceptance, inquiry, and ultimately insight, all of which our very mental health comes in at number 7. The 7th factor that matters to those who lead peaceful lives is mental health. According to Stoic theories, maintaining your mental well-being is crucial to controlling your emotions and thoughts. Additionally, In the seventh topic, we will examine the secret of achieving inner calm. From a Stoic perspective, we will examine the beauty and power of mental wellness and how it can. According to the Stoic theory, we may alter our lives even when we feel alone or lonely. There are 4 primary strategies to demonstrate mental health. First, take charge of your life and embrace. No matter how many friends we have no control over anything. Alter our feelings on this circumstance by acknowledging that our emotions don't. The number of buddies we have will determine how much second pay helps us feel better mentally. It's much more crucial to focus on the here and now and avoid thinking about the past or living in the present, and not worrying about the future can be beneficial, reduce stress, and enhance mental well-being by understanding oneself. Is a significant component of understanding who you are and what matters to you. Will enable you to overcome obstacles and live a more meaningful life. Implies dealing with them and learning from them to be able to handle loneliness rather than avoiding them. These hardships foster the development of grit, which will greatly benefit. In summary, maintaining your mental well-being involves more than merely avoiding negative emotions in order to lead a meaningful life. It is also about developing your spirituality, as well as connecting and staying in touch. With folks you might become friends with, we bring people together by aligning that with Stoic wisdom. Do you know of any shared ideas that result in a profound and lasting relationship? Please leave a comment on how to apply the 4 things in relation to mental health. Ready for you to demonstrate your resolve with a brief overview of your mental. The condition of our emotional, mental, and social well-being is known as mental health. It alters our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, as well as how we handle stress. Interact with people and decide why mental health is crucial. Physical and mental well-being are equally crucial for overall health, since they enable us to cope with the issues that arise in life, maintain wholesome relationships, and create significant contributions to the general well-being of society. Bipolar illness and anxiety disorders are 2 prevalent mental health conditions. Schizophrenia. Individuals with these disorders may see significant changes in how they act, feel, and think. The unfortunate reality is that many civilizations still stigmatize mental health, stigmatize and discriminate against those who have mental health issues. This embarrassment may prevent them from seeking assistance, which may result in untreated conditions and unnecessary. In order to promote mental wellness, you must deal with pain, establish supportive environments, and ensure that people have access to mental health care in order to increase people's resilience. It's crucial to prioritize oneself, maintain positive connections, seek professional assistance when necessary, and fight for. Despite the fact that mental health is a vital component of our lives, we must first accept and be conscious of. We'll discuss why general health is frequently disregarded or stigmatized in society. Mental health is crucial. Here are some common mental illnesses, the stigma associated with them, and strategies to become better. In this lesson, mental health is crucial to comprehend and address. Mental health concerns if we wish to improve the health of individuals and communities, and lack of social opportunities is number 8. Happier number 8. Stoicism underlines that you don't have enough social opportunities. Instead of depending on external circumstances, you should discover contentment and happiness within yourself. That even without them, we may still discover and create truly meaningful friendships. A lot to do with other people. In a society when communication is scarce, we are advised to prioritize maintaining relationships. Strong and true friends are those who encourage you while you attempt, and with whom you can share your joys and sorrows. To share and discuss life values in order to improve and lead a moral life. And values is one method of establishing relationships in situations where social freedom is limited. When we share our thoughts and ideas with others, we can establish a profound spiritual and intellectual connection. Further advises us to study more about ourselves and strive toward becoming the finest versions of ourselves, because we not only attract those who share our beliefs, but we may also motivate others around us and create genuine connections with them. Social media and technology are also clever methods to discover. Although these tools cannot take the place of face-to-face communication, they can assist us in finding new methods to interact with others, maintain communication, and strengthen our bonds when we lack the time or space to do so. In conclusion, when we accept what we have, the lack of social opportunities is not an insurmountable issue. By making the most of it, we can create enduring and profoundly meaningful connections. In today's interconnected society, social opportunities are crucial to our relationships, experiences, and general health, but for many people, not possessing such opportunities might significantly affect various aspects of their feelings of loneliness, might result from a lack of social ties. Disconnection and mental health issues may arise as a result of where you reside, your place of employment, or your personal circumstances. Identifying and addressing. This issue is crucial for fostering a more inclusive community and assisting individuals in leading full lives. People frequently experience loneliness and isolation in their life. People are inherently social and have important relationships, but they feel alone when they don't have many social opportunities. Social contacts provide us a sense of belonging and purpose in life. Without them, we wouldn't feel that way, may feel isolated from their peers and groups, which could lead to feelings of negative impacts on mental health. Due to a lack of social opportunities may significantly impact mental health. Research has repeatedly demonstrated that spending a lot of time alone increases your risk of experiencing depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. People may find it more difficult to handle life's hardships without the camaraderie and support of social relationships. Their general health could deteriorate, and their ability to grow and connect with others may be limited. Meeting new people is a fantastic opportunity to develop personally. Objects acquire new abilities and gain insight into the universe and themselves. More effectively through conversations, experience sharing, and exposure to various. Without these connections, growth could halt, leaving a person feeling trapped, or unresolved issues with networking and opportunities to form social. To succeed in both your personal and professional life, networks are crucial, yet those with little connections, chances may struggle to establish and maintain these networks, which could lead to them losing out on excellent employment opportunities. Opportunities for social support networks and mentoring, which further enhances their sense of number 9, being introverted or bashful, omitted and downranked number 9, introversion or shyness. For shy individuals and maintaining relationships can be challenging in their own right, according to Stoic theory. Being quiet or shy is never a bad thing. By reflecting deeply and becoming self-aware, we may make use of this. Special people who are introverted have a tendency to enjoy happy and fulfilling lives, can simultaneously uncover their latent abilities and shine in the manner they desire. Make sure your connections are morally sound and founded on sincere feelings. To gain a better understanding of this issue, let's examine Alex's life, who is peaceful, enjoys working, and has learned many valuable lessons about the Stoic theory. Makes it evident how to improve relationships and accept things as they are. Can be used in real life, and Alex's experience will cause us to reconsider. Regarding our perceptions of introversion and shyness, Alex is no longer bashful, since he understands how to embrace who he is. The problem is, since Alex is aware of the advantages of being shy, he does not view this as a negative. It aids in his self-improvement and self-awareness. Alex is conscious of his abilities and shortcomings, since he is completely aware of himself rather than avoiding social occurrences. He applies his awareness to enhance his communication skills and gain. Alex finds peace every day by embracing the power of silence with them. He keeps his mind in check by recording his thoughts and feelings about life in his notebook. Establish relationships based on in-depth analysis. Alex doesn't give a damn about the number of he has friends, and what he values is the quality of those friendships instead than engaging in a lot of social activities. Alex prefers to spend time with friends who are genuinely similar to him and can form close relationships with people. The Stoic philosophy enabled Alex to lead a virtuous life, to concentrate on his own principles rather than allowing the opinions and judgments of others to influence him. Alex believes it's crucial to consider oneself, uphold morals, and make your life meaningful. Gratifying thanks for watching our film, and finally, good luck on the next step on your path to knowledge. Will take you to a new place where remember that we always have the ability to learn and discover much more. Generate riches and happiness inside ourselves. If you enjoy this video and would like to know more about Stoicism. Final results. If you would like to share your thoughts or a tale, please click the like button. Leave a remark on this subject or share an inspiring tale, being sure to include it in "Thank you for watching." And please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more videos. See you in the upcoming video.